Welcome, welcome, and welcome to the world of pride. And I am your host, the one and only Kippy Live. Yeah, it's about 4:42 in the morning, and whose fault was that? His fault. He get me up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Well, I had to I was actually having to go to the restroom. But about the time I get up to go to the restroom, he's wanting to go outside. So I'm like, you just wait. I gotta drop a package, and I'm not gonna drop a package outside. So you're just gonna have to wait. So I dropped my package, and then I went and took him out. And the reason why he wants me to go and take him out is because he knows today is my last day, and he considers my last day as my work day because I have to go to bed at 7:30 every day, and then get up at 3:30 in the morning. So he's getting me ready for tomorrow, you know. And then Monday I get to stay up as late as I want, but half time when I stay up as late as I want, it's like I have to take a nap. And even if I take an hour nap, I'm still sleepy by 7:38 because it's just my regular time. And like last night I was up until about 10:30, almost 11 I think. And it was cool. It was cool though. But I did get a lot done yesterday on my day off. Um, but like I have to go to bed at 7:30 tonight, like I said, because I have to get up at 3, you know. And so he got me up at 3 this morning, or I got up at 3, and then he wanted to go outside and go potty and all that weird shit. Um, but yes, I did do a lot yesterday. A recap of what I did. Um, I have this new wire here set up, and this is my my two HDM cable wires. HDMI cable wires come in and they plug into the PC. One is from the games and comes down and goes into the PC and then goes up out to the TV. And so I've got everything plugged up, ready to go, but I had a problem with the two HDMI cables that wouldn't connect together, so I had to order a female where I could plug them together. And then on top of that, I had to buy another tripod so I could put my new light on there. And I bought a brand new light, and it's up in the box up there. And then the other part, the big professional round thing that you shine at the person, you know, with the light in it, so you can see a little bit more of me instead of just, you know, by that light up there, you know. But anyway, here's the setup, and you can see that the wire basically goes up to the roof. And I got little hooks, and I got it all tied up, and that goes all the way over to the other side of the room and connects at that wall back there. And then over here, I put an extra screw right over there. There's my finger? Right there, because when I plug this up, if I leave it hanging and I leave it if I try to put it on the shelf up there, if I try to put it on that shelf right there, um, this wire is still drooping down and it's in your way when you come around the corner and go to the bathroom from the kitchen. So I had to plug in I had to plug in, hey, watch this. Okay. Uh, uh, I gotta do this the right way. Okay, I'm gonna use the force. I'm gonna push this head right here next to me. I'll push that head. I'm gonna push it over that way. Watch. Oh, it fell off the So did I. Oh, okay. Anyway, that was like really exciting, man. What the heck? Are you really that good? No. Let me pull the camera down. Let me get my sleeve out of the view. Oh, there's my girl sleeping with me. Not with me, but you know what I'm saying. You know, she's sleeping beside me. She's with me, sleeping right here. And of course, the girl and the other girl and boy is over there. See, but see, they're over there sleeping. Yeah, so shh. Got to be very quiet. Got to be very quiet. You can't yell and scream. You know. But anyway, yeah, the boy he decided to go outside, and then when I came in, I made some coffee. Made one video, but then I forgot that I don't have a microphone on this uh, laptop, and so I was just over here talking. Man, I looked down, like my audio thing was not moving, and I was like, "Why is it not moving? Hello, hello!" And then I clicked on another audio thing in case, because you know, sometimes if I have my sources fixed up. I've got one that is a video capture, the other one's a video capture. I got an audio input capture, and so I was like, sometimes this one freezes if I get that one over there done. That one over there, not you over there, me, you know. And sometimes it'll freeze up on this one, and that one you can still see me moving. But then when I took that one off, I had to move the camera and the tripod on the desk up there, and so when I did that, I forgot that this microphone doesn't work on the lap. It don't have a microphone on the laptop, so I had to basically plug the other camera in. I could turn off the mic. I mean, I could turn off the camera and leave it plugged in, stuff like that, and use the camera. But I was like, well, darn, now I gotta restart the video and all this stuff. But yeah, like I said, besides the wire across top, and I just put that hook up there last night because I went to go put that up on the shelf, and the wire was still drooping down, still drooping down, and it would be in our way. So I had to drill a hole in the ceiling again and put the screw up there and everything, so I can now put the screw hook. You know, it's got a hook like this, so I can put the wire on it. And so now I can get the wire out of the way, but I got everything set up. Today, if I can think about it, I'm gonna probably take a little nap here in a minute, like it's over. It's about 5 o'clock almost. I got about 10 to 5, so I'm gonna go lay down about 5 and probably try to sleep for another hour and a half, and then the alarm's gonna get me up at 6:30. But I got the wire put up there, and then I got my light, my tripod, and my female HDMI thing coming in the mail, and then what else did I do? Oh, I got my light. I unpacked it. I got it out of the box and unpacked it, and I went in and got my big light set up. It was a test of strength. You know, it was like, how does this go together? And I wasn't reading instructions. I was like, what are these things for? Plop. Oh, pop, 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 pop. You know, but then the one thing, it was kind of a little too long. It was a little too long. I guess they make it to where a bigger light maybe, and you know, and then they had white screens that went over the top of the light and everything, and so you had to. Oh my! I still got a scab on my finger. See, I got an owie right there, and the scab is, you know, it's starting to heal, but you know, the scab is, you know, still sticking out. I wish these glasses would be more tight so they'd stick on my eyes better because they kind of slide off. It's like, I guess I'm gonna have to get the woman to bend them a little bit so she can bend them in the right position, because she's got the know-how how to do that stuff, because she does a lot of bending, and that way it'll keep my glasses right here. I mean, it doesn't really affect me, but sometimes when I'm moving around and stuff like that, they'll pop off a little bit and the view will be on the top part like this. Now it won't be a clear shot, a clear picture. So I always have to look on this piece here. Boy, that thing's driving me crazy. I can feel it right there. It's like a scab. I have to get my magnifying glass and go in there and try to find the dead skin or whatever that's coming off it. Go back to sleep. You're having a nightmare. It was over there snoring. He was like, and then when I looked at me, like, why are you looking at me? You're freaking me out, man. Leave me alone. So I was like, you're having a nightmare. Go back to sleep. He's sleeping, giant sleep. But anyway, everybody's been fed. Everybody has been watered. I still got to give them a little bit more water because they drink those things of water all day long. I got my light fixed and I tested it out last night to see how bright it was without the screen thing, and then I put the screen thing on and it was still bright. I could see, pretty good. But I didn't get a chance to test it myself, stand over here or sit over here and be able to see the light, see how bright it was. I did show everybody how bright it was, but it was still kind of bright. It was still kind of bright. So, and I'm glad I put the screen thing over the top of it. But then in instructions, it was showing I had a white filter and it had a darker piece. I mean, it wasn't dark, but it was a white part, but it was like a double decker. You had the double decker round small part in the middle, and then you had the round uh, white part on the inside of it. I mean, the outside part of it. So I guess it made it to where the bright light wouldn't glare right through in your eyes and everything. So it had a little filter block that. Then you were supposed to put the other white filter in, and then you put the black piece on top of it. And I showed a picture of what it looked like. And but then when I did it, I was like, let's see, I guess this goes on here, and then I'm expecting to see a white cover, right? Because you want to block out the bright light. And I was like, how do I do this? And you're supposed to put the white filter in first, then the black screen, and that just looked kind of weird, seeing a black screen, and even in the picture, the it wasn't perfect all the way around. It wasn't the perfect design all the way around. It had a couple spots in it where it was all squished up or bent out of place and everything. And so I was like, I don't want to see that. I'm glad I put the cover over the top of that so you could just see the white cover. You didn't see the black stuff underneath. Now you can see, yeah, if I look at it, I can still see the black lines through it, but it's not as noticeable as it would be if I put the white underneath like they suggested to do. I was like, no, I don't want to see that black, you know, all messed up stuff on the top layer. I want that underneath. And then what else? And I guess that was basically it. I did put my PS5 in the bedroom, and I did move my PS4 over to the PS5. I laid my 3 down, and I laid the Xbox down. So now they're not in front of the TV, so that's a good thing. Now, eventually, I guess if I ever get a VR headset, number two, I'll be able to bring my 5 back in here so I can play the 5 with a VR headset. But, they've been talking about the VR headset. It's not really as good as they say it is. You know what I'm saying? It's not as good as they say it is. It's kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of it just doesn't. They don't have as many games, and there's not very many. Whatever. The only game that I really see right now that I'm interested in is Beat Saber, but I got Beat Saber on the 4. So why do I just want to get a better view, more crystal clear view of just one game I already got, and I play it on the 4? Why would I want that on the 5? You know, that'd be a waste of $600 for the VR headset just to play one game. It's not worth the money to me. Maybe now, maybe next year, this year for Christmas, maybe if I want to waste $600 and buy one, you know, maybe I'll buy one at that time, but the technology is just not there. I mean, they're really not pushing it and stuff like that like it should. They even made it. They even been talking about it on PlayStation Ready and Xbox Ready and some other people that talk about the VR headset. They all say about the same thing. That it's not really worth the money right now. And it seems like they're gonna it's gonna be another dead 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 object in a couple of years or in 5 years. I don't know. It's the way they made it sound. It just isn't happening. It's not popular. It's not whatever. They ain't pushing it. It's like the PS3. The PSP, the Vita. The PS Vita it was years ahead of its time. Think about that you could take your games on the go with you. You could get online if you had an online, account, and you could play online. You could play anywhere you wanted. You could be on the bus. You could be at the doctor's office. You could be at the ballpark. You could be, wherever you want to be, and you could play all your games on the PS3. On the PS4, PS5, Vita, whatever. You could play them all in one little system, and it had a camera on it, so you could take your own. You could take pictures with it. You could do video chat. You could do make videos and stuff like that. If you could get on YouTube and make videos like that, I never learned how to do it where I could go on YouTube and put my videos on there. But that would have been awesome. I could have been playing video games and making videos back then. That was back in the PS3, early PS4 stages before they killed it off. And I think they killed it off in 2020, if I'm not mistaken. But you know, hello, come in. Oh, but you could it was really cool because if I was on the PS3 or the PS4 playing a game, and somebody sent me a text, I could keep the game running because if not, I'd have to leave the game, put it on pause. I'd have to go read the messages on my PlayStation 3 and send picture or talk or whatever video. You could talk video, not video, but I could talk sound through that talk to somebody. I could do a video chat without the video, or I could put the video chat over there and I could be like, yo man, what's happening? Oh yeah, I'm just playing this game. It's really cool, fun game. I could send messages and texts and all that stuff. And then what was really good is some games, uh, like if I was playing SingStar, the song game, um, I could have the VR set up where I could click on whatever song I wanted to click on to play next, and then I could push the button and it would automatically start on the TV. That would be the next one I was going to sing. So it was kind of neat and jiffy. And they're talking about right now that this new waste of money, this $200 little handheld controller, all it's good for is playing somewhere else in your house, or if you got good Wi-Fi out there in the world, you have to leave the PS5. I think you have to leave the PS5 on and hope it don't go into rest mode. And you have to do digital, link, with it out in the world or out at, around the house. So let's say somebody wanted to watch TV, I'd have to, I could leave my 5 on and I could play on the little screen, but I'm like, if I'm gonna be sitting at home playing the video game, a little TV like that is it's nice to have, but you know, joysticks are real small, and it's just if that's all I can do is one game, yeah, that's nothing. I don't want it. But they're hinting that they're coming out with a Vita 2. If they come out with a Vita 2 in time for the 6 in like 2 or 3 years, I might just buy the Vita and forget the 6 because the 5 ain't shit right now. I'm serious. I mean, the VR headset, nothing. I don't. It doesn't turn me on. I can play some of the games on the VR, the PS5, and it looks good. Don't get me wrong, it plays good. It loads up faster and stuff like that. It's great on that aspect. So yeah, if I were to put all my PS4 games on my PS5, and I just switch over and just play my that, and if I could put my my VR headset on the 5, which I can, if I went and put on my SingStar songs on the 5, I could do everything I want to do that I can do on my 4. I could put that on the 5. Then yeah, it would be well worth the money. I could just get rid of the 4 and have the 5. But some things don't work on the 5 anymore. Or things on the 4 don't work on the 5. That's what I'm trying to say. So it's like, and all my games are on the 4 already loaded up, and I only mainly a couple games on the PS5 that were on my 4. Oh, that's the other dog that's snoring. Huh. I was like, how can you be snoring and sleeping with your eyes open? He's like, it's 5 o'clock, dude. Let's go to fucking bed. You early ass. Early Ace Morning. But anyway, yeah, I know. You said you were going to go to bed by 5, and here it's 5:04, 5:05. But anyway, yeah, if I just looked at the PS5 as just something to play, but I put it in the bedroom, so it's not in here anymore. So I do have my 4 and my 3 and my Xbox in here to play on the big screen. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of depressing if I do go into the bedroom and play it on that one because that's 30 inches less. It's a smaller TV, like 30 inches smaller than what this TV in here is. So yeah, I'm gonna miss it, but of course I can lay down in bed. Like if I get sick or something and I don't feel good, and the woman says, "Go lay down in bed, get some rest, lay down and get some rest," and then I can lay down and play my PlayStation 5. At least I got a good system. Now, I do have the 3 in there too. But today, that's my plan for today. Today is my plan is to try to see if I can do something with this PS3 in here and put a 1 terabyte hard drive in it so I can start loading everything up into it. But I'm going to have to show you on this video here and later where I can show you well, I can't. No, I guess I really can't do that. I can do a hard drive. I'll try to do the hard drive today if it'll let me, but I won't be able to show you what it's doing on the video unless I show the actual camera pointing at the TV, show you what it's doing. But I need to, I guess I'll do that, wait until I actually have the female connector for the HDMI cable, and then I can play the game and show you, because it's like it says it allows PS2 games to be on the PS3. Certain games. But I have to put the PS3 game in first, and then say I can change discs on the game, and I can put the 2 on there and do it. But if you kind of like pull out one PS2 game and put another one in, it might work, and then you pull that one out, you can put another one in to see if it works, and then it starts being like a buffer type thing where it kind of like it'll move around, but then after you move it around, you click on something, it won't work. Or then when you go to play the music and try to do karaoke with it, it'll go, "I'm just a lonely guy and I want to be your friend, you know. And so it's like, and now and then I have to reset it because then if I put then if I put the 5 in, sometimes it'll freeze up the system. So I don't know if it's the system and it needs to be cleaned. I know it needs to be cleaned. I take it apart and clean it all out and everything, and then put it back together. And maybe it won't give me that problem, or it might be something in the glitch. It might be a problem in the programming because technically PS3 has no support from PlayStation Network. So anything that's wrong with it now is basically wrong with it now, you know. So sorry, you know. And they're talking about in June maybe they're going to cancel out the PlayStation store. So if I really can't get the problem solved or fixed on the PS2 SingStar games going on to my PS3, because I mainly got an older system, the very first system, to see, you know, maybe that would work. And they do work. I mean, when I did it was the slim version, it would, I put the disc in, it would say this is not compatible with the system. You need a maybe a younger version of the PS2, and it was working. But then, like I said, if I do more than one PS2 game at a time, then it starts freezing up on me. So it's like crap. And the cat's over here waiting for me to hurry up and go to bed. She's like, "Bitch, get your ass to bed. Let's go. I'm ready to go back to sleep." So let me go ahead and say goodbye. Oh, and have an awesome day and a perfect tomorrow, and we'll catch you on Scratchables. Yeah, she's going to bed now, knowing that I'm fixing to come to bed. And we'll catch you at Scratching Post, where we can meow about dreaming about catnip. You know, have you ever seen the old Disney Scrooge McDuck and Mickey Mouse and all those kind of comic books and stuff like that? My favorite was Scrooge McDuck. And what was my favorite part of Scrooge McDuck was because in his big safe, in his money bin, his big money safe, he had a swimming pool, and him and his the three nephews and Donald Duck, they would all jump into the coins, and back then it was like, as a child, you don't think about, you think, you know, coins are little and they're kind of, you know, throw them around, they're kind of light and flimsy, you know, and they're not really that hard to, you know, I mean, you can put your hand in the money and stuff like that, but as far as like jumping smack into the pool with coins like that, it's just like running into a solid wall. But in the comic books, they showed where the kids were diving into it and swimming just like it was water and everything. And they'd come out and be like, "Hey, we're here," you know. But you can't do that in real life. If they threw all those coins on top of you, you'd be crushed or you'd be suffocated because you couldn't get out, you know. But so don't ever jump into a pool of coins. Now, a pool of balls, like at the playground at like McDonald's or Burger King where they have the balls in there. Yeah, that's different. They're round and they're movable, but the coins are all laid out flat, and and they're like just like being bricks on a wall. You know, they're not like even a pile of logs will not move that easy. You know, so don't jump on them. You know. But anyway, like I said, if I had a big old swimming pool like that, I could, you know, even catnip would probably be bad because it all packed down. You know, it's not like a bunch of balls where they'll jump out of the way, and then you just have to hope that you can swim up to the surface. You know, they make it where it's just, you know, big enough where you can stand up in it. So, yeah, if you had a whole swimming pool of balls, that might be a little bit more difficult to get out of because, you know, You're so deep in the water or so deep in the balls. Um, but but anyway, have a good day. I'll see you later when I get up. I don't know when I'll make my next video, but I'm gonna do definitely. I'm gonna check that PS3 out today, see if I can put the hard drive in it. If I can do that and it works, then I'm going to transfer everything over from the other three over into this one, and it's gonna be, and that's why. And then I'm gonna try to put all my pictures onto one memory card because I got a 520, I think, or 512, I think it is, memory card, gigabyte. And I'm gonna try to put all my memory cards on one memory card, so I don't have to find out how many I've got and see what's on there. I can put them all on one. So I'm gonna try to put them all on the one in the bedroom, and then I'm gonna have to take, and then I'm gonna try to take all of them, put it on the memory card. Then I have to put that in a memory card reader and try to put that all on here. And so what I'll probably end up doing, and I don't play the games on here. I bought RDR, GTA, a bunch of other games that I bought on the computer here, and I don't ever use this. I don't ever play it because I don't like the letters. I don't like square controllers, where I have to move up and down and push buttons like this. That's not how I play games. I like playing games like where I can move and I can move with the thing. I don't like being right here page. Now they do have controllers out there and joystick for planes and stuff like that. But I bought 3 or 4 different controllers, and I've tried the Xbox on here and some of that. And sometimes some of the moves and everything would move my characters around, but then I couldn't turn around this way to look around me. I just had to like go like this, while I was playing the game. So yeah. But anyway, let's get the hell out of here and go to bed because you won't shut up. Turn the damn video off and let's go to bed. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, not video, but damn video. But I'm gonna go to bed. So anyway, that's our video. Bye.